Hey guys, it's Rene again from Ferntree Gully. This is another quarterly update on what's happened in the market between April and June. Obviously the last quarter of the last financial year, and wow, what a shift in the market. To be honest, we all thought the market was actually going to be a lot harsher than what it actually is. We've had 12 interest rate rises in 14 months, almost unheard of, yet the market seems to have bounced back. But then when you actually look at a different number, irrespective of the interest rates, irrespective lockdowns, restrictions, it always comes back to supply and demand. I could not stress that any further. So late last year, we had an increase of the number of listings in the city of Knox above 500. It got up to about 510, 515, and we saw the market probably slow down by about 10%. Your premium properties, they probably kept performing really well, especially when they're priced well, because perception's everything in the market. But this year, what we found that the number of listings dropped from 510, 515 in the last quarter of last year down to below 400. And to be honest, I've been in real estate in the city of Knox area for 8 years. I've never had the number of listings in the city of Knox drop below 400. In fact, it got down to 375. As a result, we've seen an average of bidders per property go up property on property year on year. So we're averaging about 5 to 6 bidders, whereas late last year we had between 2 to 3 per property. That's fueled prices back up. You've also had sellers who were comparing their home to what they're worth now to what they sold for late last year, early this year. So as a result, we placed them on a market priced as a reflection on that, and buyers saw great value in them, competed, and we're averaging between 50 to 100,000 above the price guides. Now what that's actually doing, it's frustrating a lot of buyers. So if you're a buyer out there, you might be thinking, oh, well, that's really good for the sellers. For the sellers, they're probably thinking, that's a great thing for us, but then you've also got to go and buy. So really, it's leveling itself out. But in terms of moving forward into the future, the concern will be that there will be a lot of properties on the market. If you're a seller, you're probably better off coming onto the market now whilst there's still some good results and buyers are accustomed to a hot market. If you're a buyer, maybe waiting till spring, which is when every seller thinks it's a good time to sell, it might be a better time to buy then, because you'll find you'll have more options, less buyers per property. In terms of good case studies, the highest sale price for me and my team was 48B plus C. It was 2 blocks in Westminster Drive in Rowville. Thank you to my sellers there, Lena and Sam. We sold that for $2.33 million. That was a standout result. Another standout result in Rowville for my team and I in the last quarter was 10 Littlemore Court in Rowville. I worked with Lisa Stafford on that one, a seller's advocate. We had it on between $1,050,000 to $1,150,000, and it was actually a Wednesday night auction at 6:30 p.m. and it went for $1,255,000. We had 4 registered bidders, 3 active, and it just goes to show the reason I chose this particular property and this case is because it was a 6:30 p.m. auction. It was twilight, it was pretty much dark, it was at the bowl of the court, but it didn't deter buyers. Buyers love to see property well priced, well marketed, and if it goes to auction, they get to enjoy the transparency. Look, if you have any questions, obviously there was a lot of information there, plenty to talk about at the moment when it comes to the real estate market. Feel free to give me a call anytime. I'd love to have a chat and sit with you. Thank you for watching.